Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with former English light heavyweight champion Dec Spelman. Big friend of the channel, of course. Participated in a number of interviews in the past. Anthony Yarde, biggest profile-wise, certainly biggest fight of your career, I would suggest. How are you feeling? Just excited? I guess there's not a lot of pressure on you.
No, this is the different this time. You know, it really is a win-win. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm not coming here to sit down. You know, I've got ambitions of my own, so you know it's a big name, and if I win, it's going to be a big scalp on my record. So you know that's something I look at doing.
When you hear people out there saying things like, "Oh, put in a good account of yourself, win a few rounds, go the distance," you know that'll build your profile, that'll open doors. Do you have to kind of shut all that talk out? Because obviously for you, you're going in there with a winner's mentality.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's nice being under a tough man and that, but like I just said, I have got ambitions of my own, and you know I plan on fulfilling them. And you know, it's only a matter of time. You know, someone will go. I keep getting these jobs in your way corner. Like I said, I plan on winning Saturday night, but eventually, you know, I will upset the apple cart eventually, and I'll get my break. It's just about sticking in there, you know, training in the gym, keeping my head down, and keeping in my own lane.
You talked a little bit up there about the background of Anthony Yarde and also your own kind of relationship with Kyle Greaves and so on. Do you see a big difference between your kind of apprenticeships in the sport, yourself and Yarde?
Apprenticeships, I'm not sure. Look, I mean, I'm watching him as he come up anyway because I'm a boxing fan in general. I love my boxing, so you know, it was a guy I was keeping an eye on anyway. Look, I can't say a bad word against the guy. He's never dissed me. I can't diss him. So, but
you can if you want. I mean,
for the channel.
No one's objecting. I mean,
so yeah, but now 100%. You know what I mean? And I think like, you know, we broke his record down, and this is what you know what we're looking at. And he's not been in with very many fully fledged light heavies, and you know I'm a strong light heavy. I'm not the tallest, but I'm a bit of a tank at the weight. And when I get in the ring, I am. Do you know what I mean? I'm very strong if I do the weight right, obviously, which this time I have. You know, it's made at 12.12. Nice little catch weight, good weight for him as well, but it's a very good weight for me. And remember, like I said, I've just come off the back of that. It was only a 4.5 week camp off the back of the Linden fight from when we said yes to the fight. I was only in the gym 2 weeks before that. So, you know, we've only just fine-tuned. It was making the weight last time, killed myself. I know what went wrong. I'll never do it again. But it's got me this shot. So if I can right a wrong, you know, 6 weeks ago, that's what I look at doing.
is it common knowledge that it's at 12.12?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, Seconds Out exclusive. That's what we like to see. How much do you take specifically about his conditioning and his stamina from the Kovalev fight? Because Tunde, his trainer, was up there saying no, he lost to Kovalev. It was mainly down to experience. And then Anthony said, well, I put everything into that 8th round. That's why I kind of faded later on. How much do you take about his conditioning generally from that performance?
Yeah, I agree with what he says. You know, I've been in them positions where you do put everything in it. It does take it out of you. But the way me and Carl train, we train like beasts. You know what I mean? It's all about recovery, heart rate recovery. And this is what I'm going back to saying. You know, it's been a little like people keep on me about because I said it. It's surrounded by yes men. That's not an insult. That's just the way he goes about his stuff. You know what I mean? That's just totally different to what I go about. That's my opinion. That's what I think, and that's what I'm saying. It's the way just me and Carl go about our business is totally different. I know if I put that effort in the 8th round, he'll G me up and he'll get me ready to come out in that 9th or I'm in trouble, do you know what I mean? And I just don't feel like he's got that.
Interesting. And do you think that'll be the kind of pivotal factor on Saturday night then? Not just that, but the heart, the guts and the stamina?
Yeah, you can't question his heart, you know what I mean? And like I said again, you can't question his balls, you know what I mean? He's got balls on him because he went out to Russia and you know what, that's what it is. That's that in the raw form of, you know what I mean? He's gone out to Russia, he's shown what he's about, and he's stuck in there. Let's have it right. We're getting his head jabbed off to fight. Well, I know about that. Do you know what I mean?
Save me saying it, I suppose.
It takes a lot of courage to just think in your head. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get through. Eventually, my time will come, and his time did come. You know, he just fell short. So I can't question stuff like that. You know what I mean? He showed what he's about, and he showed his mettle. So that's why it will be interesting. You know what I mean? And I can see he's got that in him. And I've definitely got that in me. I'm tried and tested, you know what I mean? So, like I said, everyone's seeing it as such a whitewash and people saying I'm going to get bowled out in a couple of rounds. Crazy. But I'm not listening to that, you know, it is what it is. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. I've got my own views on the fight.
And last of all, just if there's anyone out there on the fence about tuning in or not on Saturday night, what can you say to them to compel them to watch the fight?
Yeah, so obviously he said he's going to get a spectacular knockout, so I'm saying to you, it's going to be a knockout either way. So whether it's me or...
Not spectacular? Or?
Well, it's going to come. It might be ugly, it might be raw, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's coming either way.
Brilliant. Well, we really appreciate your time. Look forward to watching the fight on Saturday night.